It's been a moment. We have yet to finish chapter 1 of the game. So this will be exciting. Let me make sure everything's looking good on my end on Twitch. Making sure that I'm actually live. You know, I've done videos before where I thought I was live and then nothing happened. So let's check it out. Let's see. I've been having some internet connections today. So hopefully I won't be having any more internet connections issues. Anyways, I found a mouse, guys. I found a mouse, connected it to my laptop, so here we are. Hopefully we'll have better motion, better gameplay. However, I don't have a mouse pad, so that's not fun. So I had to use a book. I'm currently using what's it called? The John Lennon Letters big book that I had on my bookshelf. And so sorry for now if you can hear my mouse, but I'm gonna order myself a mouse pad. So let's continue on with this. Everything looks good from my end, with my phone at least. I don't know what that noise was for me. I don't know where to put my phone.
It doesn't seem real.
That's right.
Of course. No lights, no power.
Alright, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine.
So now
broken.
we're looking at their house
The dryer never worked to begin with.
that they grew up in.
Dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
I'm assuming Mary Ann is the mom. Oh, numbers for repair. I thought a mouse would make this easier. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's still weird. I'm just so used to playing with like a controller.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Oh my goodness, I'm totally not.
Are these authentic Glinket?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Marianne would buy fakes.
20 years ago, everyone was buying fakes.
Bathroom.
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
Good scrub, and we'll be rid of that too.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were
Ooh,
lab rats.
that's not nice.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
What would little Tyler think if he walked in here right now and saw me?
Oh.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing.
Sorry if you hear that.
We
My
were so
dad's going to
competitive
work.
about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
I mean, it's a decent-sized house.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that, or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Come on, mouse. God.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Um.
Yeah, well, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Marianne talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of,
Therapy's expensive, and I'm fine.
Oh. I wonder if we'll get to see like a vision type of deal, like a flashback of what Marianne looked like. And then how she treated them.
what was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
Oh.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Becky's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
I know you can hear my mouse. I'm trying so hard. It's a little better. I do admit that. I'm just... what am I supposed to look at? What am I supposed to focus on? Is it here? Oh, it's there.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Oh.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
That's pretty
Has Al Gore
shitty
ever
that,
made
you know,
anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she
there are
was right
kids
about
in the
one
world that
thing,
want to do so
but you
much,
can't really
but
blame anyone for not
parents
listening to
get
crazy
lazy
Marianne Ronan.
sometimes. Not everybody, but some, you know, they get lazy and they say, oh no, you don't need that, you don't need that, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
But they're kids. They want to learn those skills.
With big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
That was the one time we were ever quiet. We knew she needed to sleep.
We all needed her to sleep.
There's all kinds of pictures over here.
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
You can keep some of them, if you want.
I don't think that's bad that
No,
she
thanks.
wanted to take pictures of them.
I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
I'd probably take
Wow.
the pictures, to be honest.
I'm so embarrassed for us. Many Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
Good, you should. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I was pressing one.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's two of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
Ooh, a letter? Hey Mom, we are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things, sad face. I'm sorry too, we should be more careful and very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry. Wow.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all
What do you
anyway.
guys think we're gonna find in this house? Do you think we'll find
She
something
pinched
horrifying?
every penny.
Some creepy? I don't know. I looked this way. Well, I don't want to, like, leave. I already looked over here. Where am I going? Oh, you know what? I could go upstairs?
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Oh, so probably
Agreed.
last. Okay. I'll respect it. Did I go in? Yeah, I did. I did. Isn't there an upstairs? Where's that at? Oh, it's up here. Oh, the music's changing. Oh, a little tent. This must be so weird for them, because, like, everything basically is just untouched from the last time they were there. Like this fort when they were a kid, you know what I mean? How bittersweet is that?
If you don't come up soon, I'm gonna take whatever I want from our bedroom.
No way! Wait for me!
No, this feels like home.
This is a nice bedroom. Spacey. Read what? Oh, hockey club.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
The City of Love.
How
movie?
did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
You know, if there's one thing
Our
you gotta give
space
Marianne,
Caltech?
it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
Jeez.
Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot
This
of
is
them.
really cute.
Yeah.
Almost like a little scrapbook.
It's one of the only times I remember her
Oh.
being at peace.
Tables of content. Okay, the Book of Goblins. The frog earns the right to speak. Oh boy, this is legit. The frog earns the right to speak. Are you ready for a story time? Okay. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped farther, she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could just as easily find your way back to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day, an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her trail. "This is not our business," they said, "and we had better look away." For the mad hunter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. Oh my goodness. So the princess walked alone, without help, until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading as the hunter drew ever closer. dodged in his pursuit, I don't know. She continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking far off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached the big frog in the small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me." "Ribbit," said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop by that noise, or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her left and right, up and down, "Ribbit, ribbit," until the princess understood the meaning of all the fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then with a leap— wait, this is like a human-sized frog? That's kind of scary, a little bit. Just imagine that. Then with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her wherever the creature passed. So he could be like a huge human-sized frog, or she might be like a mini princess, like a frog-sized princess. Well, no, they said big frog, so like, that's a big frog though. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the shores of the very deep lake. There she landed without a noise in front of a big wooden house that had been abandoned. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. "I only wish you could speak so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner." As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess. "The mad hunter is always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I've had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here." And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back to the pond, and this is how the big frog saved the princess, and how she earned the right to speak. That was nice. The bear and the princess. Okay. Once upon a time in the ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he'd got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back onto all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." So the princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk with you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear, a fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path of the princess's home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm, and provide her much more suitable den, and catch fish for her, and protect her from the wolves. She, in turn, would brush out his fur, and pick berries without smushing half of them, and scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach. And how she took care of the goblins. She would be an excellent mother for his cubs. One day, the old bear came with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear. I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Can we still be friends?" he asked. "We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused him. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, and then finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all that you have done for me, but I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells, but the old bear never asked the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to. And that is how the princess befriended the old bear, and how she refused him. Oh, wow, these are really good stories for kids. Oh boy. Today is just storytelling. Okay. What's this one called? The Beaver Fixes the House. Whole book of fairy tales. Well, at least they're not like super long, but it's a lot of reading from my throat, from my voice. Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks of the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks off the walls, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first 2 things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do? Despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, princess. Let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess, "but if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I am very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was. Then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellently crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, as she set about riding the post with loud slaps at her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I am very happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my friend." And that is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness. These are very good books that they wrote. The Princess's Party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, something and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of words I didn't understand. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog. Oh, everybody's here, prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path, and then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. "Because you have taken your friends for granted," called the naughty fairies, "we have hidden them from you. But we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back." The princess opened the first one. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. "Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that?" She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. "Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I am ever under threat. Which one of my friends would give me a gift like that?" She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry and clothes when I am cold. Which one of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends and then smiled certainly. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate that all my friends have given to me and all that they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for their presence, the party, and all they had done to help since they'd moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. The Goblins and the Ice Cave. Whew. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblins were playing near the glacier when they discovered a hole in the ice. They crept through a gradually widening passage and found themselves inside a spacious ice cave. Light spilled down the undulating blue-white walls in a way that made them look like electric waterfalls, and a column made up of hundreds of icicles stood in the center. This was a time before the goblins had settled beneath the old wooden house, and they had nowhere to live. Perhaps we could live here, they said excitedly. Moments later, the sound of stomping feet interrupted their play, and they realized that perhaps someone already lived there. They hid behind a boulder to wait and see who was coming. The old bear sauntered into the cave, shaking powdery snow from his coat. He let out a giant yawn and lay down in the corner on a pile of tree boughs, snoring within seconds. When they were sure he was deep asleep, the goblins conspired to claim the cave for themselves. They chipped away at the glacier until they had filled a basket full of ice, then hid once more behind their boulder and started tossing chunks of it This is a lot of reading, guys. On the sleeping bear. Now, Old Bear was not the smartest creature in the forest, so when he woke up covered in ice, he roared, "My cave collapsed! My cave is collapsing!" Then he lumbered to his feet and ran outside before the whole thing could come down on top of him. The goblins crept out after him. Oh my goodness. This might be my last story to read, y'all. I'm struggling. The goblins crept out after him and did a loop before coming back to find him sitting outside. "What happened?" they asked. "My cave. It's collapsing." The old bear said, "And it's time for me to hibernate. Where will I stay for the winter?" It had not occurred to the goblins that the old bear had settled in for the winter, and they felt a little bad. But they did not want the old bear to know what they had done, so instead they offered to help them find a new den. Together they searched. They inspected cavernous stone and hollowed trees and deeply pocketed knolls. Nothing they found was as beautiful as the ice cave, but the old bear settled on the packed earthen hollow that would keep him warm and dry for his long sleep. "Good night," he yawned, and the goblins gleefully returned to their new home. In the spring, the old bear woke and went for a nice long walk to stretch his legs. His path took him right up to his old cave, where he heard the curious sound of laughter. Making his way inside, he was surprised to find that his cave was intact, and the goblins were inside playing a game. "What is this?" growled the bear. The goblins stopped playing and looked ashamed. "We're sorry, old bear," said the goblins, "but we had nowhere to live, and it's just so beautiful. We didn't realize you were about to hibernate, and then we couldn't bear to tell you what we had done." The old bear was angry at the trick, but the young goblins looked appropriately ashamed, and so he said, "Come with me." He led the crafty goblins to the hollow in which he had hibernated in for the winter. "You two can have this spot," he said, "and look. Someone had built a big wooden house right over top of it. No one lives there now," said Old Bear, "but one day maybe someone will." The earthen hollow was not as beautiful as the ice cave, but it kept the goblins warm and dry, and they were excited that someday they might have someone living overhead. someone who baked cakes and tolerated their mischief. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins tried to steal the cave of the old bear and how they got their own instead. These are all very cute. The Princess and the Two Thieves. I want to keep reading these, but I think my reading's going bad. I can't read anymore. So I'll open them. Y'all can pause it, read it for yourselves. Yeah. The Princess and the Two Thieves. I'm definitely not a good reader myself. That's for sure. I mean, I have like a bookshelf of books, but like reading out loud, I'm just bad at speaking in general. But I did pretty good. But there's a lot of stories in here. But I did pretty good for reading. I enjoyed it, but I'm starting to scramble on my words a lot. And it's not gonna go well if I keep doing that. So I wonder what these stories have in common with Tyler and I already forgot what the sister's name is. Well, what it has to do with the twins, basically. You know? I mean, because when we went underneath their house, there were toy goblins, you know? And they're talking about the wooden house and the goblins living underneath. So they're talking about their house. They talked about the lake and crossing it. So I wonder who these creatures kind of represent. We saw the goblins underneath, you know, the house, the toys, and the pictures of them and everything. So maybe the goblins are the twins, you know? Maybe I don't know who the princess is supposed to be. I was gonna say the mom, but maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. This is a nice house so that they have. It's a very nice, spacey house, bigger than mine. And they have a lake in their backyard, basically. This is kind of like my neighborhood. I got neighbors across the street where they have a huge backyard, like a nice hill, and it leads to the lake. And it's just right across the street from my place. But I don't have that. That's not my backyard. My backyard's small. I mean, it's decent. It's a backyard, but I want a lake in my backyard. I don't even know if y'all are interested in these stories. I am. You know, I'll probably look back on these. But I just personally cannot read these out loud anymore at the moment. It's a lot of speaking. I'm already a pretty quiet person. I don't speak a lot. You know, I sing songs and I write poems, and that's easy for me in my throat, but speaking is something that I don't do a lot of speaking. The moon hag loses her name. Especially because I think I don't speak properly, and I think that's why my throat's kind of like, ooh, you should stop. Because I don't even know what my proper speaking voice is. Isn't that stupid? I don't know what my speaking voice really is. Is anyone else like that with their anxiety and they're shy and it kind of creates like a different voice for them? That's how it is for me. Like, usually if you were to meet me in person and this like the first time we're meeting, my voice is going to be high-pitched and soft. Kind of like, it's a weird comparison, but it's true. Like Michael Jackson and how he spoke was very soft and high-pitched, you know? That's how my voice is when I'm really shy and someone meets me for the first time. But then there are moments where I'm alone and my voice is really low and everything and a bit accented, you know, Hawaiian, because that's what I am. Partly Hawaiian. And then there's moments like these where it's like, I don't even know. I mean, when it gets later at night, for sure, my voice is like, softer because I'm more tired, you know. But I don't know, does anyone else deal with that? Like, different voices and they don't really quite know which one's their real voice? Like, I know that sounds so weird, but... And, like, when I speak to, like, my parents, I don't speak in, like, my normal actual voice. I speak more high-pitched and almost childish-like. And sometimes I just can't control the way my voice goes. If it goes up or if it goes down or how it goes. And it's weird. And I don't know if it's my anxiety that has created that for me. It doesn't help because my anxiety, I'm diagnosed with severe social anxiety and general anxiety. So I don't know if maybe my social anxiety, like, created different voices for me depending, you know, depending on who I'm talking to, or like to protect me. Or maybe that's bullshit, I don't know. But like, speaking now, my throat doesn't like it. I'm not speaking properly. I'm not using my voice properly. And I know that because my throat doesn't like this. Because it's kind of like the same thing with singing. Singing. If you sing properly, your throat should feel fine. But if you don't sing properly, your throat is not going to feel good. And I think it's the same thing with speaking. If you're speaking properly, your throat should feel fine. You should be able to talk. Obviously, if you talk for a long time and talk forever and you talk super duper loud, it's gonna hurt. You know, it'll do something, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, y'all. Oopsies. Oh. We are almost through the book. The goblins earned their voice. I mean, they were very good at writing this. As a kid, I mean, I know it's a game. I know kids didn't actually write this, but, you know, for the game's sake, these children wrote an amazing book. I'm a very vague person, I'd say, when it comes to, like, my writing. I am a writer, because I'm a songwriter and a poet. But that stuff's easier for me because you don't always have to be so detailed. You know? You can be detailed for specific personal things, but you can be vague too, and that helps other people relate to your art. But I wish I could write more in detail. I probably could if I really worked on it. But that's something I was always bad at, even in school. I was always so bad at writing in detail. I'm just bad with words. I don't know. They just get mashed up in my mind. And I don't know what to say. I come from like a family of storytellers on both my mom and dad's side. They're really good at telling stories. Like, they'll just remember details and they'll remember things and they retell it so good. And then there's me, and I'm not good at that. I'm not good at storytelling. I'm so vague and like awkward with it, you know? Cause like the ending of my story will not even be an ending. Like I'll just stop talking and people will be like, "Oh, that's it?" Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. I wish I was good at storytelling, but I guess I was given it in a different way, through songwriting and through poetry and things like that. Oops. I keep turning that dark on it. I'm reading this a little bit because they're talking about something with the voice and the goblins. Boop boop. The goblins irritate the Ice King. The Ice King. They irritate him. Y'all, I haven't had caffeine in like a month now. A little over a month. And for me, it was like Coca-Cola. It was mostly like soda. It was like the worst thing for me, like the caffeine in soda. And I know it's caffeinated soda because I've had caffeine-free soda since then, like Sprite and things like that. And I don't even finish it. I just don't care for it. So I know it's a caffeinated thing. Well, that and, you know, like, depending on what kind of soda I like. But, I found caffeine-free Coca-Cola today at the store. And I love Coca-Cola. That's something I had a problem with. Mostly, again, because of the caffeine. Like, I feel so much better without caffeine. I didn't really drink coffee. I didn't really care for coffee. I didn't really care for tea. I like tea, but I just don't, especially when things get warmer outside, I just don't care for it. I can drink it, though. I can drink it. I just have to be in the mood. But anyways, so yeah, soda was my issue, and so I found caffeine-free Coca-Cola. I got mini bottles of it, because I couldn't just get, like, a singular, like, regular, you know, like, serving bottle. Because I just want to try it, but they didn't have that, so I just got mini bottles. And we'll see. We'll see if it's truly, I mean, I know it's going to taste different, because it's like a diet caffeine-free Coca-Cola. Yeah, I don't know. I feel so much better without caffeine, though. I'm not as anxious. I feel so much better. It's not like a major for me, like the feeling, but it's noticeable for sure. You know, I get more energy from certain things now. Like, certain foods give me energy. And, you know, I'm not as tired. Like, even when I'm tired, I can still do stuff. I can handle it. Before, with, like, caffeine, if I had a soda or something and I was tired, like, that was it. I was, like, unbearably tired, just wanted to go to sleep. Caffeine didn't keep me up unless it was a Pepsi. But, you know, soda's not the best for you anyways. And it just got to the point where I became so dependent on it. You know, like, soda just wasn't enjoyable anymore, you know? And I wanted just to go back to kind of like a once in a while thing, you know? Once in a while, in a long while, I'll have a Pepsi or, you know. Even though it's been a little over a month, I'm not at a point yet. Because I've gone a month without caffeine before, without soda in general before, actually. But I'm not at a point where I can have a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi with caffeine, like, once and then not have it for a long time. I'm not at that point. I can tell that if I have one, I'm gonna go back to, I'm dependent on it. Like, my body's like, you know, it's kind of like an addiction, you know? Caffeine addiction, and it's real. It's true. It's the caffeine, but also the sugar combined, because there's a lot of sugar in soda. So yeah, I'm ranting when we're playing this game, y'all. I'm just trying to get through these stories. If you want to read them, pause them. You know, we're almost there. But yeah, I could tell I'm not at a point where I can have any soda and be okay for a long time. Like, I'm just mean, like, one soda, and then, like, okay, I had my once in a while one. I don't need another one for months. I could tell that my body still, like, wants one. It's like it sounds so good. But because of that, because it sounds so good, I could tell I'm at a point where I couldn't just handle one and not have one for another few months. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and keep this up for a couple of months before I even consider having a regular Coca-Cola or a Pepsi. And I mean just a caffeinated soda for once and then months. You know what I mean? If I can do that, that'd be great to me. But if I go back to where I have a few of them in a week, caffeinated sodas and just caffeine in general, it makes me not feel good. I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna like that. And that, you know, that's a part of all of it. That's a part of the craving of it, the addiction of it. But I have a tracker on my phone. And every morning at 8 a.m., it asks me, you know, are you ready to pledge that you're gonna stay caffeine free? And I do. And then at 8 p.m. it asks me, how was your day? Did you stay on track? And it's very nice. It tells me the months, the minutes, the seconds, you know, these specifics of how long I haven't had caffeine, and it tells me other people that have hit that milestone, and how, and you know, you could talk to each other and how you're feeling. It's called I Am Sober. And you can use it for different kinds of things. They have different alcohol addictions, drug addictions, food, junk food. They have all kinds of stuff that you can use it for, and it's a free app, and it's very good. It's helped me a lot. Oh, we're at the end. Hold on, I just want to see this one. Oh, is the Mad Hunter the mom, maybe? The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. Huh. Well, we made it.
Where is it?
Where's
You
what?
looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
There we go.
Mom?
Oh.
Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
Damn. That's hard.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
Shit.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
Allison and Tyler. Got it. I'll try and remember her name.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Why
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison.
I feel like that's gonna be like the
Writing
last
down
room.
my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
We'll have to check before we like get out of the house. It seems like, I'm guessing.
Then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back. Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house.
Oh,
He's seen better days.
Allison. Oh,
This one wasn't mine.
the other one was under the house and it didn't have a name on it.
Look, it's the game we made, Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and
Where'd she
bird
go?
feathers.
Oh, I thought she was checking out the.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
That's true. What is this? Okay.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Oh. Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are ready for the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, they literally just said the name of the city, and now I'm like, oh, what is it? This place is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were in the water. Stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are. Especially me. A&O. Allison and Ollie Ronan. Well, that's cute. They wrote themselves postcard. Well, I guess that's it for this room.
The diary's probably in Marianne's room.
I know.
I should go check.
I'm going. Oh, nice.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way!
Aw.
Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
We just read the
Because it
whole
was
book.
dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
I mean, I guess we didn't really read the whole book. We read like half of it. Excuse me. Let's get Allison. Oh, jeez. Paper airplane.
Where'd you come from?
The Tale of Two Swords. Huh. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Alright. Well, I guess they really want us to go down to that room because there's nothing else up here for us to look at. Okay. This is definitely better with the mouse. I gotta look to see where it was. Okay. Now, are we sure we looked at everything? Anything we gotta look at over here? Excuse me.
After all this time,
No,
I
we looked at everything.
thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with...
Deal with what? Okay, I'll go first.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter
Oh,
the
gosh.
princess's sanctum.
Not a
Nothing
riddle.
a good hard shove won't take care of.
Oh, she was a
I mean,
princess.
Yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Oh man, was I supposed to
it
read
over.
this whole thing to figure this out? What a keepsake that is, though.
What are
a-
you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent
I
something
read
in the
it.
story.
I've read it already. You
First
make me
ghost
read
memories,
it again.
now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
That one is one we read.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
Am I gonna have to figure this one out? Oh shit. Okay. Is this like about like the gifts? Oh shit. I gotta figure out who gave the gifts, don't I? It was the princess. What'd she say? The princess's party. Okay. I'm just assuming that that's what the three things are. It's like, who gave everybody a gift? Okay, so that's a gift, that's a gift. Okay. Okay, someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods. Who all went to the party? The pelican? The moose? The frog? The bear? The muskrat? Muskrat didn't really do much, though. Okay, someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark. The torch. I can always see right from wrong. And then the sword. Someone wants to make sure I'm protected if I'm under threat. I feel like that one might be the bear. Or would the money be the bear? Oh, shit. I don't know about your friends, princess. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, we have the old bear. The frog. Maybe the frog would give the sword. The bear would give the money. Who would give the torch? Okay. Let me try this. Okay, what did I just say? Okay, I think I said the bear. I think I said the bear would give that. Said the frog would give that. And maybe the moose.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna force this open.
You sure? We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
Fine, I'll try. I'll try.
Alright.
I'll try. Okay. Cause this is about the presents, right? The fairies? Okay. So somebody gave a torch. Somebody gave a sword. Somebody gave money. Who's that one next to the moose? There's a goose, but who's the one next to I can't tell who that is. Is that another bear? Okay, well, let's try the bear. And... well, the moose couldn't have done two. What if it was all the bear? It's all the bear. The bear loved her. Maybe?
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
No, let's try this. Let's try this.
Yeah, I can try again.
So you tell me, what do you think? Help. Okay, so maybe not the bear. The muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off of everyone else's hard work. Okay. I think maybe the bear would give the torch because there's something about nobody oh no, they're talking about no wolf. Maybe he would still give the sword. I still feel like... what was it? The money? Okay. Oh, that's a pelican. That's not a goose. Dumbass me. It literally says pelican. Oh, okay. Maybe the pelican would give money, and maybe the moose. Oh, I got it. I'm very proud of myself. Usually I would give up on that shit. Good job, me. Oh god. This must be creepy.
And boom, we're in.
Those lights are still on after all these years. Damn. Or maybe it looked like it was like automatic, like someone
After so
triggered
many
it.
years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Oh yeah.
Why do I
Yeah,
feel
you
like you're
did,
not gonna let
Tyler.
me forget that?
Oh, well, so much for that, Laston.
Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts? Straight in the trash?
No. I bet we could sell it on the internet.
True. Maybe we could sell it to the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
Oh my god, no, please. Not John Wayne Gacy. There's a... Where is it? You tell... Do I have to move away? Oh, found it.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out.
So far, the
I've
mom
had so much on my plate lately,
doesn't seem horrible.
and
So, I mean,
convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why.
so I wonder what else
I
she's done.
need them. I need my goblins.
Huh?
I remember now.
Why did she call them goblins?
We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
Hmm. I mean, I guess we'll find out through the game.
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
Do we get to meet Tessa? Is she alive?
So she was standing here, spying through the window, drawing us.
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Oh. That's definitely personal for sure. Oh. Don't hide that from him. Was she trying to, like, understand him at least?
Tyler,
What?
look.
A youth camp and then raising your transgender child.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
This must
Seriously?
be a very
Are you fucking kidding me?
sensitive
Look,
topic.
we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right?
Oh.
She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I finally made sense of a few things.
Damn.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. 10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
Yeah.
That's emotional. That's real sensitive.
I think I need some air.
We didn't get to explore the rest of the room. Oops. that's... Yeah. That's all I can say is that's sensitive. That's really emotional. I can't imagine what that must feel like, you know.
Are you really, really sure?
Well, we got a flashback.
I am. Do it.
Oh god, this is the night that it all happened, isn't it?
Okay. Here we go.
Wonder how freeing that must have felt to just have... Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
Is it all gone?
How freeing it must be to want to cut your hair and you can finally do it and you
It
can
looks
feel
amazing.
more like yourself.
Really?
Aww.
I can't wait to show Mom.
Their hair was
She's
already
been so
short.
sad lately. More than sad.
I don't think the
She's
mom
been
should have been pissed
scary.
off.
Yeah, but not tonight though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Allison. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother.
Did Allison know?
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
They really were really close together then.
Mom?
Oh no.
Mom!
I got chills on my arms. I don't know what's gonna happen. But you know it's not gonna be good. Uh-oh.
God.
Mom?
What the hell?
Oh no. No, 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 no. This is wrong.
What?
This is all wrong.
Oh my god.
Wait! Stop!
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Kids are saying their mom had been scary and then she has that gun and everything. Damn, that's scary. Ooh, I got chills. Oh, it's terrifying. Poor Tyler. Poor
Glad
Allison.
we found your diary.
It's traumatizing shit.
Me too.
Just that itself is
I guess
traumatizing.
she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005?
Hmm.
Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which she wasn't trying. She
Did
never.
the mom have like mental
It doesn't
illnesses
make
maybe
sense.
that
I
she
know.
didn't take care of?
You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that. Fuck.
Yeah, the mom definitely seems set
think
off
she read
before
it.
that.
It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did and they aren't.
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk
It's
to a few
easy
people
for
who knew her?
Allison to say
See
that.
if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
It's easy for her to say that. Oh yeah, Tessa, I want to know about Tessa.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was.
Mm.
But we need to go by the store anyway. To get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
Look, I've already explained why this is so important to me. Why are you still dragging your feet?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah,
It must have been hard though.
you graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out.
Mm.
All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Look, I
feel
didn't want
like
to see anyone.
It's been hard
I
on
just
both of them.
started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Allison, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So, I was thinking...
Hmm?
Do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know, trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And you think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
Well, it would be a shame if there was something to find and we tossed it out. How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
That's good.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's
Well,
really what
good
you
for
need.
them that they got that
Alright.
figured out then.
Deal.
I mean, I know it's hard for them both. I know.
Mommy's diary.
But it's so
It's been
different.
a long time since I heard that name.
Oh boy.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Oh boy, we get to read the diary. Very nice pictures. Mom and Allison argued again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. Mom almost seemed jealous we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed really upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like it's wrong for me to play a boys' sport. I'm going to keep asking. I will try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Allison and I started writing a story. Well, Allison did. And she didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Luke was so great, but Mom found out we watched it and got so mad. She said it gloried war. Zoom, zoom. Saturday 5th, February 5th, blah, boop, boop. Saturday 5th, February 2005. I was 4 years old at the time. I mean, I would be 5 in April 2005, but I was 4 years old in February 2005. Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to? When she looks at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Allison told me again that it was my fault. Mom got angry at us. She is such a suck-up. Mom's barely said anything to us in a few days. Allie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. March 1st, 2005. Do this, do that. I am sick of her voice. I am sick of that dumb name too. I'm Ollie the Goblin. Oh, that's it. Guess so. This scene is really nice though, like damn.
I think we should head out right away.
Already tired of the view?
Just finding it hard to relax and enjoy it with so much on my mind.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
Ah, my sister, the social butterfly.
I like that after all these years, they can at least try, you know, they've been friendly. And they're kind of
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Who are you?
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler.
Who the fuck is Sam?
My brother.
Well, your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but...
Is that
I
the
never-
mom's gun? Who's Sam?
Damn. You look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
What a weird thing to say.
know what I
Let's
mean.
just be cool.
I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a
Oh
man.
my god. Fucking hell.
Not a woman who looks like a man, Sam. A man. A real man, just like you.
Don't you even
Shit.
talk back, boy.
Guess I'm the asshole again.
You are.
You gotta excuse us old guys.
I really don't.
Come on. You kids keep changing the rules. You can't expect us to keep up.
Just respect the people are who they say they are.
Exactly.
It's not hard.
No, it ain't hard, but it just takes some getting used to.
We'll get used to it, because we aren't going anywhere.
If you make it a problem about someone being transgender, then you're making it an issue
So,
about yourself.
What are you doing
Not
here
even thinking
exactly?
about that person
Oh,
and their
well, yeah.
feelings or their pronouns, you
Kinda
know?
keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? It's like
That's what
patching
I
the
think
roof,
when I think
checking
of
pipes and all that stuff.
Old
Thank
people
you,
like
Sam.
that.
Oh, yeah, it's that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
You gonna talk to them about that?
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house?
Yep.
Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
Seems like they just want to move on.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
I think he has it right next to him. That looks exactly
What
like the
Tyler
gun.
means is, a fresh start is what we
So
both
Sam
need.
has.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories.
Oh, so you
But
know how Marianne
maybe
was?
some good ones too.
Press hold to speak using.
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
How
It
old
really
were they when
surprised
this
you,
happened?
didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
Okay, so other people kind of knew that there was something going on.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to. So, guess you know all your mama's secrets now, huh?
Well,
Not quite.
she may have one or two left.
I answered all the
should
asked
get going.
questions.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and
How helpful that
Uncle
would be.
Eddie's expecting a visit.
It's just someone
So,
super close so you
Right.
could just speak
Yeah, of
through
course.
your minds.
Get going, you two.
Just say anything.
Sam, we all gotta get going.
Oh, of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Sam?
Is he like a neighbor or something?
Sam?
Friend?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours. This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her, and it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Yeah, we get it, Sam.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Haunted house.
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself. Both of you.
You didn't take a gun with you? You
Hey,
leave that
so-
around?
We really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
Can we take one more look at Marianne's room? Because I didn't get a full look. I guess not. That's okay. Do you think she was like a really religious mom? Maybe like one of those moms? I mean, there's nothing wrong with religion, but you know what I mean? Like, there are some stories about like the super duper religious parent that's like psycho. Because they think well, one way and one way only is correct. You know what I mean? Although I didn't really see anything religious in the house. So maybe not. She was very artistic. He seems cool. That's exactly what I
Ready
thought
to
when I
veni vidi vici?
read the title. Tell me why.
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
Every time.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Oh, so is
Yeah,
yours.
well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't.
Oh boy, you have to check out this town.
So I'm guessing this is Michael?
Oh, we're Allison. Okay, this is different. Fun art. Excuse me, Tyler.
Hey, you.
What's his
Hey,
name? Michael.
isn't it your day
He
off?
just said it.
Yep, we're here as
I'm
patrons.
really bad at names.
Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying coworker I was telling you about.
Oh.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker. Rude.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you.
Where does she
the
work?
Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you. So, you here to grab some stuff for the homestead, or?
Yeah, we decided it'd be easiest if we just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Hey, I'm all for efficiency. Cannot wait for us to get out of here.
What's that?
Is he gonna be roommates? I have no idea what their story is.
Oh, Michael is moving to Juneau too.
Oh, and did you guys plan on moving together, or?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Are they the couple?
It'll be cheaper to share a place, but nothing's set in stone.
Makes sense.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronins, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so, you know it'll be good eating.
Ooh,
And
nice.
hey, I only snore during allergy season. And baseball.
How can I say no to that?
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh, you like
Damn.
to fish?
Yeah, there's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least twice a week. It's like an hour drive, but it's so chill, especially first thing in the morning.
Shut up. I used to go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you want to go sometime, holler at me. I
Aw.
don't mind sharing.
Cool. Most guys I know get all smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. Bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish, even if she filled the lake with cyanide
I'm
first.
not... Ugh, never mind. Tyler, we better get started with our shopping.
Yeah, I'll be around if you need anything.
All right.
Tessa tried to spirit that sign away
Why
a
am I
couple years ago, but Tom put it back.
Why are
He
you
loves
running?
That cheesy slogan.
Girl, just walk.
Petey.
Oh, I'm missing
Oh.
something.
I just got it. That's kind of funny, actually.
It's been up here for ages.
Excuse me for not being hip to Julius Caesar at 11. Also, I was probably too busy dodging your snowballs to notice.
Don't tempt me.
Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Oopsies.
I want to have the crispy tocino, and noodles and spring rolls.
Mmm.
And can we get the coconut cake for dessert?
Ooh.
Easy, easy, my hungry goblins. We have to leave some food for the other customers.
But Auntie
They
Tessa
got
said
good
we can have whatever we
food.
want.
Oops. Did I
Man,
pop
I
the
miss
bubble?
Tessa's cooking. She still make those, what are they
Oh,
called?
Tessa's
Fried
Cafe.
banana rolls?
Tehran?
Right.
No, I'm pretty sure she made them special for us.
I don't know why she's over here. It's over here. Over here. Tessa. Tessa. Oh, thanks. Thanks for following. Cold War. You know, I've never. Oh my God, where's the door? Over here. Oh, it opens up. Cold War. I've never played that one.
Well,
Really
hello,
bad at
Miss
those kind
Ronan.
of games.
Did you forget something in the office?
No, just doing some shopping. You remember my brother, Tyler?
Your brother? Oh, right, Tyler. What a pleasant surprise.
Didn't
Oh, at least
Allison
he
tell you I'd be
tried.
by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a
Don't even start
dapper
this.
young man.
Oh,
Well, I did shower this morning.
Did you just get back into town, or?
More or less, we've been working out at the old house, but surprise, surprise, after 10 years of sitting empty, it was missing a few things, hence the supply run.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get you set right up.
It's weird that everybody's treating him so
Must be nice
weird.
to be home.
I mean, okay.
I'm not sure nice is the word for it.
He killed the mom,
Oh,
but he
of
was a
course.
kid and it was
I
self-defense.
assume being there feels complicated.
That's one way to describe it.
And everybody's just kind
Well,
of treating
don't let
him
me
weird.
keep you any longer. I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, hey, is Tessa around today?
The wife's not in at the moment.
Oh.
I'm sure she'll be around later, though.
How
Okay,
bad am I
so
at names?
We need candles
I
and
just
an
forgot
all-purpose
his name
cleaner.
already.
Plus snacks and drinks.
Snacks, drinks, candle. Okay.
You think you could take a picture of this? Look, all the good fishing spots are marked.
Did
don't
I
have
forget my
phone
phone?
on me? And you know you could just Google all this later, right?
Are you kidding, Allison? Old fishermen aren't gonna share this kind of juicy intel on the internet.
Oh boy. Episode 3. I'm still on episode 1, man. I mean, I bet there are
Hey,
huge
Tyler,
choices.
candy or chips?
You know I got a sweet tooth, sis.
Sugar Rush it is.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect with this game. I haven't watched anyone else play it
No, just do
because I want to experience it myself.
Let's see.
So I don't know
Fresh-cut
what to
peonies,
expect.
Triple layer chocolate chip cake, toasted marshmallow.
Are you doing a dramatic reading of a fancy-ass cookbook?
Nope, just browsing these fancy ass candles.
It doesn't matter which one I take. I'm just take this one
You only live once.
and put it up her ass 'cause we don't have any shopping carts.
Michael, you want me to pick up some birch syrup for you?
Is that some roundabout way of asking me to make you two my world famous pancakes?
Oh hell
Ooh,
yeah!
busted.
Where did everyone even go? Oh, hello.
So, cleaning products. You think we should get the organic one? Or the industrial strength planet killer?
I don't know, man.
Organic. We might have to scrub
You
a little
played
harder.
Twin Mirror.
But I'd
I have
never be
not.
able to look those beavers in the eye again if we use those chemicals.
Organic
It's on my list. I definitely didn't know if I should play, which one
Damn,
first.
How do people eat this?
I don't know if they're connected at all. Don't think they are. But no, I
Smelled
haven't
much?
played.
It's not that bad.
Weren't you the
that
picky
one.
eater when we were kids? $30 for a bottle of birch syrup?
It's worth it.
We need
Michael refuses to serve his
cleaning?
pancakes
Oh, I
with
know we
anything
got
else,
cleaning.
and they're the best part of
What am I
waking up.
doing? I'm not paying attention.
No way.
Inventory, huh?
Yeah. My mind is so numb right now. Anyway, how's the shopping spree going? Finding everything you need?
Just
Yeah,
waiting on
I'd
Tyler.
be done already, but I'm letting Tyler browse and take it all in.
Must be weird for him to be back here.
Yeah, I don't know. But today's been
I
crazy.
think it's been rough for both of
Define
them.
Crazy.
I don't know if I should tell him everything. That's kind of
It's
more
just
Tyler's
kind of unsettling
situation
to,
to
go back
talk
to the
about.
old house after all this time.
How are you feeling?
Still unsettled, but it'll pass.
All right. Well, I'll be here if you need me.
Thanks, Michael. Okay.
Hey,
License
Tom,
plate.
when'd you get that new California plate?
You remember that nice young
Alaska, California. Alaska.
They sent you their license plate?
The Vanguard impounded.
Marianne used to
But I
sample
pulled some
everything
strings to
from
get it
the
out.
bins.
So by pulled strings, you mean you gave Eddie a discount on those new waiters?
I've got friends in high places.
What do we still need to get?
Something to drink.
Oh. As if I know where that is. Okay, fishing. I've been here. What is this?
Anne.
Hey, Tyler, remember the Trout King?
Yeah,
I
saw
want it.
I thought Tom might have retired him by now.
You kidding? He never misses
not
a
in
chance
real
to tell
life,
customers he
but-
won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
Oh my god. A drink. Maybe. Such a small store. Why am I getting lost? Need a drink.
Remember how we would stage sit-ins in the candy aisle?
Jesus
What do we
Christ.
want? Candy corn. When do we want it? Before we go home.
Ah, candy corn. So nasty.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help
Hi,
you with?
Tom. Tom,
What's next
that's
on the
his name.
campaign trail?
A rally down at the harbor. The fishermen are getting pretty fed up with business as usual. I've got some ideas about how to keep the fish populations up, but also put food on the table. Grab some flyers. Help spread the word.
I'm
How's
definitely
business?
not one
Oh, a
that's
little light on
interested in
customers,
fishing, but I
that's
like
giving us time
fish.
to finish up the inventory. I think we might close early. Maybe catch the final of Survival on
I don't
Ice
mind
live.
being on a boat.
Don't tell Tessa, but I'm rooting for Butch.
But
She
fishing?
thinks he's too
Nah.
cutthroat. I say that's the game. You tried that new chocolate bar we got in last week?
Oh, no. Not yet.
I didn't think I'd like it. Habanero and chocolate. But it's not bad. What'll they think up next, huh?
How's it going, Tom?
Great. The campaign's prospects have got me completely energized.
Pumpkins
How
get bigger
about
every
this
year.
weather?
Well, you know, our produce vendor has won several ribbons at the Alaska State Fair. I heard she spent $1,000 on her starter seeds. Can you imagine? So, how's the day off going?
Well, Ty's here, so hard to complain.
Good for you. Family's important.
That's true.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
So apparently we still need something to drink wherever that is. It's probably like right in front of me, isn't it? Hold on, let me just take a good look.
Man,
what's
I
this?
wish we had a toaster. We could stock up on frozen waffles.
Oh, hell yeah. Waffles? Okay, concert. Theater? What's this one?
I should write down their info for after the move.
Roller derby.
Athletic, graceful, and spirited. Sounds like you.
Sorry, I might be movie star handsome, but I can't act for shit.
Tyler, you want water, soda, juice?
Whatever you want. I'm not picky.
Wish any of it sounded good. I'm grabbing some water.
You do you,
Water.
girl.
Hydrate.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Tom will ring us up at the counter.
The drinks kind of look like cleaning products, so I didn't go over there
Allison,
for a while.
I'm waiting. Let's pay for the groceries.
I just got here.
Are you
Chill.
running for more gun control?
My platform calls for sensible
Didn't-
regulations, but folks around here need guns for safety.
I didn't care
that
anyways.
be
I didn't
all?
mean to click on
Yes.
that one.
Thank you, Tom. Oh,
Is that
hi,
Tessa?
We were just meaning to come talk to you.
Hi, Tessa. Long time no see.
My God, you look like a completely different person.
It's me. Plus beard.
Yes.
So we were out at the old house today.
Heavens, why would you go there? Surprised it's even still standing.
What do you think?
We found some stuff in Mary Ann's room that took us by surprise.
Oh, really?
I'm getting chills. I
we
don't
want
know
to ask
why.
you some questions about her. You're the only person who might have known Mary Ann better than us.
I don't know about that.
No, it's true.
It's
You're
been
best
a decade,
friends.
kids.
I know, but I need to ask.
What is it?
Did she ever talk about me being a boy?
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Mary Ann was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your mother was intensely private. She didn't need anyone else, and she made that clear.
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to ask for help when it came to us.
Not at the end. Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm sorry.
What happened at the
My
end?
advice to you would be to try to move on.
It's not that easy.
What happened that night? You can't understand something like that, but it was God's plan. That's all we can know. I need to go now.
Damn.
Best of luck to you, truly.
What the hell was that?
She seemed kind
Told
of
you she
stressed
wouldn't
about
talk.
that.
It's like she's got CIA training.
Something's weird here. It's weird, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel it too. It's like something's on the tip of my tongue.
Even though it's about the twins' life, everybody else is super secretive about it. You know? You would think they'd want to help them understand, but they're just not. Oh, am I missing something? Is it this way? Okay, maybe closer. Where is it? Haha. Follow the memory.
Hey guys, you all done yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time? Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you now.
Are we gonna hear the
Or do I need to start
conversation?
calling in your debts?
Oh,
I'd completely forgotten about that.
thought we were
I
gonna get
remember
more
it.
than that.
But not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
Oh boy, here we go.
Mom? Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today.
Marianne, can we talk?
No, we can't. Just leave the groceries, kids. Let's go.
Don't.
Huh.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
Okay. We remember that slightly differently. I
That
guess
was
that makes
definitely
sense.
different.
Rashomon, you know? But whatever happened, after that they walked to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
Well, you like the games you like.
Marianne
There's nothing
defended
wrong
us
with
because Tessa
playing
got
the
all
games you want to
preachy.
play.
Which is it going to be?
Choose which memory you want to remember. Oh shit.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
I feel like
Hearing this? Marianne was looking for a fight.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debt?
I feel like
No, Tessa was. She went all Jack Thompson on her.
shit.
Which is it going to be?
I want to talk to you.
I feel like it was more Tyler's because it kind of feels like I don't know, kind of matches her a bit more.
Please,
I guess. Oh,
let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay? Please, Marianne, I'm just trying.
Stay away from my children. They don't need your guidance.
I'm just trying to help.
I don't need help. Not from you, not from anyone else in this fucking town. I'm done with all of you.
You're done with the food I give you? The
oh
fuel?
wow.
Maybe you are, but the kids
Are my children, Tessa. Mine, not yours.
Please, let's not do this here. Let's go into my office.
Fine. Okay. You two, wait here. What is wrong with you?
Oh. That one seems a bit more realistic to me with what they're trying to
still
get with
skeptical, but-
Marianne.
Okay. For now, let's say Marianne was
Maybe.
being Marianne. But once they got into the office, they both went at it. Hard.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Don't know. It was impossible to hear anything after she cranked up the music. But hey, now that we know she was lying to our faces, let's ask her.
Nice. Hey Tessa, me and my twin just kind of had a little, you know, voice mind thing going on. We could read each other's minds. We saw a memory, and you were lying, bitch. I made a wise
Is there
choice.
something I can do for you?
Good. What are you up to?
So what are you doing there?
Oh, just inventory.
Guess I'm lucky I had the day off, huh?
Yes, what a lucky coincidence.
All right, let's just get to it. You had a fight.
Earlier you said Marianne kept everything to herself. But you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago.
That door frame
No,
is huge.
I was in the middle of something.
Okay.
It makes Tyler
We'll
look
leave you
so
to it.
little.
Damn it.
I think she knows more than she's letting on.
Oh, she definitely does.
Duh. But there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
Yeah,
If we
it's
could
true.
pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto something here, Ronan.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what song it was.
All right, Tom. Spilled beans.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here. A little worse for the wear, of course. Hold on. Here it is. I was happy when it got put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy for my tastes.
Sounds good.
This is it, right?
Think so. Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories.
I
You seeing
bet.
what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Should we check this one out?
Mom, stop! That's so embarrassing!
Oh my god, my mom does this.
Oh, yeah? Tessa,
Oh,
come
Jesus
join me.
Christ, don't look at me
I
like
love
that,
this song.
Marianne.
Oh, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
I forgot how carefree she could be.
Yeah. What the hell happened? You think there's more memories lurking around?
I don't know. Let's see.
The kids keep pestering me for these candies, but they're so expensive.
Don't just grab a bag. It's fine.
Oh no, I can't, Tessa.
It's nothing.
Okay.
Tessa's
but
a really
write it
nice
down
friend.
in a little notebook.
Okay, okay. Whatever you want. There. Happy?
Yes. And I'll be by on Wednesday to help you.
Did Mary
like
Ann?
I
Oh,
promised.
so she helped with the shop sometime?
Like she was Marianne's mom sometimes.
I was gonna say, does Marianne
Tessa
have?
was
Does she have a
self-righteous and
job?
treated Marianne like a charity case.
She was trying to help.
We should see if we can find that notebook she was holding. I know Tessa still keeps a bunch of them in here somewhere.
Oh,
What are you doing here?
I thought you needed help with the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
What? No, I just had a day, okay?
I took a pill. I'm fine.
Marianne.
I said I'm fine. Kids, come on, let's go.
Wait, please. I have something for you. Take a look at this when you get home, okay? They can handle this confusion. I've been working with these people for years. They can help.
What do you think that pamphlet was Tessa gave to Mary?
Was that the church pamphlet?
I saw it in Mary Ann's room. It had a creepy vibe, but I didn't think much about it. It was bad, though.
Yeah, I think it was.
Maybe conversion therapy.
Yeah.
Bad. I'm sorry.
If this is true, I want to know how Mary Ann felt about it. And we need to hit Tessa with some hard proof.
Oh, the song's done. Well, now what?
Shouldn't we try to find something about the pamphlet Tessa gave Mary Ann?
Good idea. What was the organization called? The Alliance Against Other People's Business?
Do we ask Tom? Maybe.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
How's Tessa today? She looked a bit overloaded earlier.
She's a real busy bee. Ever since I started campaigning, she's picked up the slack around here. She's practically running the place.
I hate to break it to you, but she always kinda has run the place.
Well, now that's a matter of opinion.
Alright, well, that wasn't much.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Maybe he has some up here? Such a maybe. ATM, ATM. Do we leave? Maybe. Oh, pamphlets, okay.
Tessa's still doing that Bible study here every Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. Wednesday nights are always packed. She cooks tons of bibinka and the Hail Marys start flowing. I really hope they get enough signatures on this.
On what?
They want to build a fancy hunting lodge up the river. It's gonna totally screw up salmon migration. Crazy that they haven't caught him yet.
Caught who? Recently, we have had multiple incidents of mail theft. Oh. Well, I mean, that's bad, but... Was it to her, like... her Bible study?
Shouldn't we try to find something about the pamphlet Tessa gave Mary Ann?
Good idea. What was the organization called? The Alliance Against Other People's Business? Hello there?
Are you here for me or my cigarettes?
Hey, you're more than just a pack of cigarettes to me. So your deadline for the Culinary Academy was Monday, right?
I turned in my application, mother dear.
Oh, I'm so excited. Are you excited?
Well, I will be once I know I got in.
I am not worried about that. Did you give them my recommendation letter?
No, hun. While that paragraph about my salmon puff recipe was truly moving, it doesn't work like that.
Psh, just tell them I discovered Bourdain. Then they'll take my opinion seriously. Taking a break already?
Yeah, I needed a moment of zen. Tessa's been on my ass all day. Look, I get one count wrong, and she has to triple check everything, like we'd go full-on Lord of the Flies if there was one too many frozen pizzas.
Kinda sounds like she has a good reason to doubt your commitment to the inventory process.
Oof, Brutus.
You working tonight?
No, thank God. I've been pulling doubles all week. I'm working at the diner all day tomorrow,
Did we
though.
not
You want me
take the
to bring you
pamphlet
anything?
with us then? We took
I'm
the
trying
book.
to cut out carbs and grease for a while.
Girl, you may as well just lay down in the dirt and let the bears take you, because that is no way to live.
Later.
I mean, we were supposed to do something with the pamphlet. Is there anything... Moose? I mean, probably not, right? Maybe she has something in her office.
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot.
Oh, got it.
Ah, 2004.
Anything interesting?
Elijah, June. Okay, $24 for a meal at the restaurant paid off. September, $11. Doll for the kid. Oh, so she must help people all the time as long as they pay her back. Is this not the mom? Oh my god.
No show. It looks like Marianne started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5 months before that night.
April. April. $50 for gas paid off. May, $37. Groceries plus $30 for a new jacket for Allison. Oh, my phone's dying. Paid off. Helped at store. June, $21 for medicine. Okay, yep. Check bounced. No show. October. $140 for washing machine repairs. Oh. When did she die? That's what I wonder. Like the month. They probably said it at some point, but 2004. Cause it was like 2005, right?
What's
I'm gonna
this
take
doing
it.
here?
Collectible. Well, I think that's it for in here. Just snooping around her office, even though she's right here. Damn.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it to your show last week.
You didn't miss much. The soprano section made complete fools of themselves. Not the dulcet's finest hour.
Tessa? Is it okay if I run a quick Google search? My phone's dead.
Sure, but make it quick. I'm going to need the computer.
Urgent, don't miss out on this opportunity. What if I told you the government owed you up to $10,000 cash to go to school? This is not a loan. You won't have to pay back. This is not a scam. Take this seriously. Click below. Okay, whatever.
Virtue Seekers Youth Camp.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Virtue Seekers
Is that
Youth
what you
Camp.
recommended for Tyler?
Watch Doctors Whitmore's talk. Articulating God's design for sexuality. 10 powerful Christian quotes that will change your life. A parent's guide to preventing same-sex attraction. Tessa, I thought I was gonna like you. Now I don't. I really don't.
We've seen enough.
Yeah,
I've
I've
got a good
seen
sense
enough.
of what went down. Let's talk to Tessa.
Is there something I can do for you?
We're back. With details that should help your memory.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Marianne was having one of her days. You were trying to talk, but she wasn't cooperating. The two of you started arguing, and you went in the office and cranked up that song you both loved.
And when was that?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
Oh no. You just said her memory doesn't have August?
August 2004. That's when she stopped paying off her debts to you, right?
August?
No, it's not.
No, that
No, it's
doesn't
not.
sound right.
It was
I distinctly
October.
remember her helping during
It was
the summer
October.
rush. We were still
It
on
was
good terms
October.
then.
So you did end up on bad terms at some point? When?
I honestly can't pinpoint the exact moment, but she got harder and harder to be around. I'm sure we never fought about money, though. I could see that she was struggling.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money.
You were mad she bailed on you.
Remember the day she was supposed to help you get ready for Bible study? And she showed up hours late and totally wasted?
Was that it?
I'm sorry. I'm really trying hard, but I just can't remember. Your mother acted erratic for months. We fought many times.
Was it ever about me?
It was always about a lot of things. She was struggling with everything at the end.
Did you try to convince Marianne to send Tyler to some kind of program?
No.
That's bullshit.
And I think you should go now.
Tessa, I'm here to figure out if Marianne tried to kill me because of who I am. Do you get that?
I do.
Then why won't you help me?
I truly don't understand what went on in her mind that day. And it will always be my deepest regret that I didn't see it coming. I hope you find your answers. I really do. I pray every night for you too. But I have a lot on my plate right now. So I need to ask you to leave.
Sure, we'd hate to be a burden.
Well, we didn't get much. Whoops.
Can we have our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Tom.
See you later.
Such a quiet story.
What
You
are you
know he
thinking?
heard everything.
Just trying to wrap my brain around all that.
Probably.
She led us on a bit of a conversational snipe hunt, didn't she?
Yeah, but it's kind of an answer, right? She didn't want to admit what they were fighting about, which makes me think it was me. You spooked her with that talk about the program. I think Marianne really was trying to figure out how to support me before whatever the hell happened that pushed her over the edge.
You may be right.
Yeah. She stood up for me, Allison. She was still crazy Marianne, but she saw me. I feel lighter. Like I've been carrying something around for the last 10 years, and now it's gone.
Oh. Well, that's good. He feels lighter. I know it's
I'm
hard.
really happy for you.
But
That just opens a whole new box of Pandora's, doesn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, a whole damn shipping crate full.
Well, it's a good thing Eddie's expecting us. He knew Marianne pretty well, and he was in charge of her case.
Did he ever mention anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off not knowing.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something.
It's understandable why Tyler doesn't want to know much about Eddie and things like that. I mean, he was the cop that put Tyler away, basically. I mean, it could have been worse. He could have went to, like, prison as an adult. But, you know, he was so young. But that's understandable for Tyler to be not really, too into Uncle Eddie. And he still works at the police department.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
Nope.
In the mean streets of Delos Crossing, just bears and drunken disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually handle them on his own.
But what about drunk bears?
Anyway, he's probably in his office, upstairs.
So now we're still Allison.
Damn, they've still got this creepy mascot, huh?
What? Officer
What's the
Justin Beaver
mascot?
is not creepy. He's Delos Crossing's
That's
longest serving officer.
Let us take you for a ride. Want to see what a police officer does on the job? Register for a ride-along program. That's nice. I mean...
Hold on. I want to catch up on all the Delos Crossing gossip.
Okay.
Oh, that's all just public safety stuff. Nothing that interesting. Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
It's freezing in here.
Do you think they're gonna get a memory from that time? Maybe.
Man, they are never gonna catch this guy.
What What exactly did he do?
This guy keeps stealing out of people's mailboxes. Asshole snagged a box of fancy washi tape I ordered online.
That sucks.
See, I was picturing an actual mailbox bandit. You know, like hopping around on a post with a little mask on the door.
Huh?
You know, the mailbox is the bandit. Sorry, it was a bad joke. I can't believe they're still sending psychiatric patients to prison.
What's that?
Alaska only has one psych hospital, with less than 100 beds. If anyone else ends up in distress, they go straight to jail.
Damn.
That sucks.
Whew. That is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Uh-huh. Everyone eats there all the time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing.
Mental Health Institute. Please be advised that due to the overcrowding issues, patients... Huh.
Oh, Greg's. Just leaving this out on display again.
Greg's. Like Officer Greg's? The one who was with us that night.
Yeah, he's still here. He became a bit of a local celebrity after nabbing a murderer from Juneau. The guy was hiding out on a fishing boat and got really, really sick after eating out of the chum bucket. So it was actually a pretty easy takedown.
Huh. Is that like an old time? Shit!
Stop touching everything, Butterfingers.
Sorry.
I didn't look over here.
The Delos Crossing Raiders.
They got a basketball team now?
Yep. A few cops from this station and some firefighters from the next town over.
How good are they?
Eddie's within earshot, right?
I think so.
Then they're great.
Alright, let's go see Mr. Eddie. Oh, maybe not.
Why do they look so familiar?
Where? This way? Oh my goodness, I wish this was easier. Oh.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
The mailbox.
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed.
Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Here we go again.
God, not here too. I'm not ready.
That's harsh.
Something's in the way.
Open. 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 There. Jeez. Skizzas?
She's gonna give me so much crap for forgetting her birthday.
Happy 29th birthday, Denise. Keep up the good word. Eddie.
It's locked.
Well, what did you expect, dum-dum? It's a police station. Oh. Looks like she forgot her locker key here.
So are we supposed to open this door then? Maybe? Oh well.
Tyler, you coming?
I'm guessing this is where they stash all the guns and stuff.
Yep. But I don't need to tell you that it's off limits.
Don't worry, I won't try to get in. I'm not big on firearms. You think we could find some files about Marianne in the archives?
I don't know, but it's off limits anyway.
Maybe Eddie would show us her file?
Is my game lagging a little bit? Kinda looks like it is. From my phone. That's
Allison,
unfortunate.
Hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
You did not make eye contact with him.
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same here.
Oh, is this not the break room?
Something's in the way.
Okay. Is this the break room? He said it was downstairs. Well then, which room could it be? I am getting a memory. Okay, not here. Well, I don't know where it went. It's somewhere. Maybe it's inside here.
Okay, let's go.
Guess not.
Yep, it's locked. Ugh, they've let this place get gross. I'm not that hungry.
This is your lunch area. Keep it clean. Well, so much for that.
Check out this masterpiece.
You made it?
Uh-huh. I glued it to the pot one day when I was bored, and nobody has bothered to peel it off. How is it still warm? You sure you want coffee this late in the day? You'll be up all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways. Too much on my mind.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier. Hey, you okay?
It's probably weird for him to be in here with, yeah. What happened?
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan. Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't, please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
Lied about what?
You okay?
Honestly, no.
Rage compilations.
Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now.
This is a big idea, but what if? And again, I don't know what happens in this
Do you mind
game.
if I go inside that room for a second?
What if?
You sure?
I'm getting a memory somewhere. What if Allison was the one that killed Marianne and Tyler took the blame? Could you imagine?
It's the first time I've been in here since that night. Eddie was so uncomfortable, he dropped a vase.
Here, have a seat.
All right.
Sorry.
Huh, they kept this?
What?
It's that vase. They glued it back together. Huh. What's that back there? No way. Have you been hiding back here all this time?
No way. I'm not gonna say it, but ooh, if that's true, man. If that's true, then I really love this game. I love a twist.
So, isn't Brown waiting for us? We should head back to his office.
Okay. Guess if you say so. Oh, this is what was in the way.
This is heavier than I expected.
So this is just a door within a door. Well, there's apparently like a memory. Oh, here it is.
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you a few questions now. Come with me.
Well then.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
Hey, sorry that took so long.
Chief Edward Brown.
Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, you remember this guy?
Yeah.
Don't be awkward.
How can I forget? Tyler Ronan. Back in Delos Crossing.
He seems nice.
It's good to be back.
That's
And
good
just
at
look at
least.
you. A man grown.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you. How you work with those kids at Fireweed. I would say children are the future.
I thought that was Whitney Houston.
Come on, bro. She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that.
Well, he seems cool. That's
Look
good.
at you two. Reunited and it feels so good, huh?
Yeah, not sure how I got by without this dork. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh, yeah?
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
I will tell you one thing, though. Your mom. Never knew her to hate anyone for being unconventional. Usually, it's the other way around.
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Did
That's
you
what
see her at
everyone's
all?
been saying.
Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Well, I've asked the questions.
Thanks, Uncle Eddie.
If you want my advice, nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
That's what everyone's saying.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file? Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, or police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
Which makes it even more important that I follow procedures.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us? Or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
No, it's fine. Tyler, I know you resent me, but fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about fireweed, but I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
Yeah.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts.
Recommendation.
I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
Trust me, son. We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
I can't believe
What?
this.
Look, we couldn't be sure, okay? I was trying to protect you both.
So
They were
you still not
kids.
sure?
What?
You still think keeping us apart was the right call?
She was traumatized.
We needed each other to heal, and you took that away from
They were
us.
both traumatized.
So why didn't you let your sister visit when you turned 18
Uncle,
then, huh?
please. Let's move on.
She's never gonna tell you how much that hurt her, but it did.
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Allison gets that, and 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
Look, Uncle, separating us like that did not help me heal. If anything, it was the opposite.
They both definitely
Even if he had
needed
been
each
dangerous,
other.
I'd have taken the risk. Being apart was that miserable.
I didn't know you felt that way, little moose.
It was hard to talk to you about it. I didn't want to seem ungrateful.
He really cares for her, though, Eddie.
Look, we've all fucked up. And we've all hurt each other. But isn't that what family's for? Can't we just move on?
Sounds like the right call. Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay the night at the old house. We better get going.
You wanna
They're
grab
gonna
a bite
spend
first?
a night
It's
there?
on me. Don't want to send you out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that down. Okay, let's go.
They just let that go. Poor Tyler. I know he's pissed off. He did not let that go. Damn. Once again, none of our questions are being answered. Everyone's just saying, it's a surprise, move on. All good. I hope it does. Because I got questions and I need some answers here. Oh. Ooh, yay. Okay, we get to see this. What the fuck?
The Mad Hunter.
Ooh. What?
Please, Mom. I'm sorry I cut my hair. I won't do it again. I'm going to kill you!
What
No.
the hell?
Please. Mom.
Oh.
Mom, please. No, don't do this.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I fucking said. I said it. I called it.
This isn't... What?
Oh my god.
Allison? I killed her. I killed her. Allison, we need to call for help. I killed her. No,
You know what?
you didn't.
You stabbed her,
I
but
killed
maybe
her.
she died because she drowned.
And when they
Maybe
come,
because she fell.
that's what we're gonna tell them. No, no. Yes. We look out for each other. That's what
Oh,
goblins do.
Tyler. He's so
And
strong.
brothers and sisters.
Oh.
It's gonna be okay.
That's really harsh for a kid to go through, for a kid to do.
Okay.
Damn. These kind of stories always have one kid, somebody young that's like really strong, and it's like, it's gonna be okay, we're gonna do this. And you know, if I were in that situation, I'd freak out. I wouldn't be able to go through that. So that was chapter 1 of Tell Me Why, chapter 1, Homecoming. Wow. Are they gonna give us? Oh yes, okay. Allison was happy that Tyler accepted Eddie's peace offering. We were a part of the majority, 75%, and we accepted the ring. I want to try and make peace with Tyler and Allison and Eddie as much as I can, but I'm gonna try and be realistic with it. You know, I know Tyler's pissed, and he has every right to be. Allison was delighted to solve the princess's riddle with her brother, 85%. Solve the door puzzle. I almost didn't. I almost gave up. I usually don't like puzzles, but I did it. I did it. Tyler felt supported by Allison's trust at the store. Ooh, this one was close. 52% chose Tyler's memory. That one's almost 50-50. Understandable. You know. I just felt like Tyler's was more realistic with what everybody was kind of saying about Marianne. Tyler was reassured of his bond to Allison when she sided with him at the station. 67% sided with Tyler. We were a part of the majority. I almost didn't. I feel like Allison realistically would have sided with Eddie just because she speaks so highly of him, but at the same time, they both have a lot of healing to do. They both are angry about certain things. They're both tensed up about certain things, and it's pretty obvious about that. So I sided with Tyler on that one. Tyler earned Sam's respect. Nice. That was almost 50-50. We were part of the majority. Tessa empathized with the twins about Marianne. Oh, we didn't get the answer. I know. We fucked up. I didn't memorize the date. I answered it wrong. Gonna promote your channel whenever I go live. You're a cool person, child. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for hanging out with me during this episode. Yeah. That was awesome. Thank you. Tessa empathized with the twins. That's nice. But we didn't get the truth. And we were a part of the least majority. Unfortunately. My fault. Eddie felt rejected by Allison when she didn't side with him at the station. And again, 67% sided with Tyler. Yeah, I bet he did feel rejected. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. It's obvious. You would feel rejected. Someone didn't side with you. Damn. So I wonder if they're going to give us a little sneak peek. Oh, they are. Chapter 2 of what's going to happen next time.
So what now?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves.
Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Oh, hell yeah.
Go big or go home.
Hell yeah. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a good time. Man. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me on Chapter 1. Tell Me Why. You can watch this on my YouTube channel, Teri Underhill, Teri Underhill, where I will be uploading this. I have other games on there, and I have music on there too. Or if you are going to be watching this from my YouTube channel, you can follow me on Twitch at King Rosalani, Rosalani. Thank y'all so much for joining me again. Until next time, mahalo nui loa. Peace. Bye. Good night.